We're one-shotting an intro. Okay, well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is while you're watching this. This is Darian Vandermeulen. I am, of course, Round Parrot. And today's mission, we are in the March Madness Fishing Classic, whatever you want to call it. And it is a pike, walleye, and burbot tournament. And we also have the option, and there's a new category this year, which is newly introduced, of your Grand Slam. So your longest pike, longest walleye, longest burbot. Darian is in contention. I am in slight contention. We have a 44 3/4 inch pike for Darian and a 29-inch walleye, which you might see in a video before this. And we are now on the world famous Lake Diefenbaker, which we are hopefully never going to return to, not due to the fishing, but just due to the sketchy ice. You can see out here, we've got like nothingness, and we've got a brand new F-150 that is topside for now. And we're hopefully going to add a 35-inch burbot topside. But we are now obviously just burbot fishing. We have like a week left, and we're hopefully going to catch them in 10 minutes and get off of this sketchy lake. But that is our plan. We've got a giant point, which is basically a great all-around burbot spot, we think. We have no intel. The local said, down that turkey trail, across that heave, up and down, uphill both ways. So we kind of think we might have followed the right way. But anyway, that is a plan. We're going to drill some holes, and we will hopefully meet you at our next setup or first flight of the day, whatever that may be. So wish us luck. And if you're not seeing this video and it's at our funerals, we tried. So that's all I got to say, and we will hopefully be back very shortly. Well, I thought I was recording. I guess I wasn't. I am laying on the ice. We were running to Darian's jawjacker, and I nearly broke my neck. But we're still in business, and we do have an update. While we were kind of setting our shack up and kind of drilling holes and live scoping around, we did have 4 lines in the water right away, and we did catch 5 burbot already or something like that. I've got a 24-incher, so small, but at least it's something. And Darian has a 26 1/4. We just got the shack set up right there. We did make it with a truck, and we are now set up for the evening. And hopefully we have no more near-death experiences there. But oh no! Oh, okay. Well, I want to see if it's a giant perch. We have caught some big perch today. Oh no! It was? Big one? Oh my god, I almost fell again. Okay, evening is here. Oh, I'm in Crocs. I'm gonna go back to the shack, get my boots. We have supper for this evening. Darian lost a perch. We've had kind of problems with perch basically all day today, between stealing chum off bottom and setting jawjackers, but it is nearing dark, and we now have a flag outside. So I'm going to run out with my newly acquired footwear. I'm not sure what this angle is like here. Oh god, don't fall. No. No spinning. No spinning, that's not great. I need like a 30-inch burbot badly. Need a 30-inch burbot badly. Okay, I do have a fish on. Thing was absolutely spooled. Doesn't feel huge, but it's probably our acquired species. I'm just guiding my line around also safely. Okay. Wow, relax. Relax, relax, relax. Well, there we have our acquired species of the evening. Probably a 27, 28-incher. My biggest so far in the tournament is 24 inches. So I'm gonna get this thing in the shack, measured, and we will release him very soon. Okay, it is now 8:30. We haven't had anything since dark. Darian's already in bed, and we've been watching TikTok and such, and somehow missed a flag or bells on a flag. So I'm going to hopefully have an upgrade at the end of this line. Oh god. without falling and breaking my neck. Oh, what a beautiful evening. Holy. Okay. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Oh my gosh, my spool fell off. Did not know that was even a possibility. Okay, we do have a fish. It does not feel big at all, which is not great. These burbot are so squirmy. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Not ideal. That is one thing when you're fishing the burbot spawn like this. You're going to catch a lot of fish this size, but I don't catch a lot of burbot in general. So I'm happy with anything. This one is definitely going to be hitting the pan. So I'm going to peacefully put this fish to rest. Okay, I've got that burbot on my tip up here. And as I was walking back to the shack, the jawjacker pops with another delicious tasting size burbot. Oh, please. Oh my, so after basically a lot of nothingness towards evening, we finally have caught a few now. If I can land this fish. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Like I say, I don't catch a lot of burbot, and these are just such great table fare, so I'm going to be keeping a few of these. This one is hooked right on the roof of the mouth. Oh. And there you have it. Back to the shack with a quarter of a limit, I guess you could say. If we can ever unwrap these things. Oh gosh. Okay, we were just packing up to move spots. We had double jawjackers after absolutely nothing this morning. And we maybe have a big fish. Darian, for some reason, is using a 39-inch light rod, so everything feels like Moby Dick. We've got cell phone footage here. Where is it? Whoa. Big? Oh, yes! Get him! Get him! Yes! Yes! So after the fact, we just packed our entire shack and everything inside. We have Darian's leading fish.
An upgrade.
Major upgrade after all night fishing. There's the vehicle packed up, and there is a giant daytime burbot. Well, I'm not sure what we accomplished last evening. We probably did catch 50 burbot from, I don't know, Darian was sleeping from about 10:30, so he's recharged and motivated for the day. I'm definitely feeling her, but as you could see from that iPhone quality footage, Darian did catch a giant burbot basically as we were packing up. And I wasn't rolling my head camera or anything, but we did measure it at 34.5 inches, which takes the lead and might even place them in the top 3 on burbot.
Yeah, top 3 burbot.
Yeah, and 3rd place overall burbot. So we are now going to probably make a move for the day and try fishing in a spot where we could catch quite literally anything. And then after that, we might just head her home, and we're feeling pretty confident about Darian's burbot point. So we will meet you at the Spillway, I guess. And if not, we'll meet you at A&W.
Yeah.
Okay. We had a tragic lost whitefish.
It's a burbot.
Is it a burbot?
Yeah.
We now have the first fish down at the Spillway. Lost the big whitefish pretty quick. Now Darian's got a super shallow hole here and a burbot.
It's not tiny.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Learn to fish with Rylan again. This is what true friends do. You grab burbot for each other. Oh. So what happened there?
Oh, I seen him right below.
Oh, you watched him bite?
You just hovering bottom. No minnow on it. I just dropped it back down.
And he ate it without a minnow on it.
Tapped it above him when he arced up and smoked it.
Okay, I was just enjoying a pizza.
Oh my goodness.
We were jigging,
Oh my goodness.
and Darian has a giant burbot on a rattle bait. And it's all twisted up. Okay.
Like, big.
Big. It ate a dead stick rattle bait.
Yep.
Frosty clownfish. This burbot is absolutely huge. Darian got that 34.5 earlier, and we were totally unsure of what to do here. We weren't seeing anything as of late. Started doing some jigging on live scope, and Darian has hooked a giant fat burbot. Okay. Swivel. I'm just gonna go for it when I get him here, okay? Oh my god, this thing's huge. This is the biggest burbot I've seen. I got him. Oh!
Oh my god.
So, I can't even hold this thing. Frosty clownfish in the mouth. Giant, kind of cool looking burbot. I'm not sure how long it is, but it is round. Dead stick on the rattle bait. Maybe it's a program. Oh, Jesus, Darian. It's playing a game of Operation here. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Now.
What did he hit?
34 3/4. We can't get 35. You got it? What? Okay, we have the fish measured. As you can see, just a giant pot belly on this fish. We're gonna get a good photo here. Big smile. Tick, tick. I did 2. Okay, now the release. Now, I'm rolling. Okay. So now, as easy as this is, these online tournaments, we have a measurement photo, a couple measurement photos, so you can go in, you can select them. I'm gonna zoom in on this. As you can see, we've got exceeding 34 3/4. Bump is folded out, nose is on it. So now that I have a good measurement photo, all I have to do is go in, view another one, but
Yeah, the other one.
this one, yeah. Take this one off because it's not showing full measurement. This one's good. And selecting as few photos as possible helps with the submission. So we've got a hero shot, we got burbot, and just enter this fish in. Very easy, 34.75, submit. And there is a live look at the leaderboards heading into the final few days. Darian is at 108.5, Colby Thalberger 106.5, and then myself at 104. So Darian's got an upgrade, and then here we also have single largest burbot. Top 3 are cash payouts for this tournament as well. And we've got horrible service down here, so probably won't load, but we'll do a recap once we're done. Darian. Well, my truck is clean and I am home. One of the things that Darian and I forgot to do was, of course, film an outro. And another thing we forgot to do is kind of explain to how we found these burbot and how we actually caught them. And obviously burbot fishing takes very little skill. However, one thing that greatly did help us on our burbot expedition is Avenza mapping, or Angler's Edge mapping. It's on the Avenza app, and Angler's Edge is basically a company that I'm sure basically we've all heard of now that's done a great job over central Canada essentially of mapping lakes to a T and having some smaller lakes, or in this case a huge lake, mapped and allow us to find a small sandbar in the middle of nowhere that held a lot of burbot and was eventually able to help Darian catch his tournament winning burbot, I guess you could say. But basically all it is a mapping company, as I mentioned, that's got, I'm not sure how good you can see that, but got a ton of great maps on a ton of lakes. Luckily, I've got one of my favorite lakes here, Crooked Lake. I live right by, and it's all mapped for me. So that reduces my holes I'm drilling, reduces the batteries I'm going through, and that's exactly how we found those burbot in March. burbot are typically on giant sand shelves or sand points, or at least that's what we think of. We've never been there, but we did get lucky and found some burbot, of course. And how we caught them, again, burbot fishing takes very little skill. Any sort of meat you can find or anything that glows is really good. One thing I do have to say though, if I can get it untangled, is I have been able to use these new frostbite rods this winter and have done a lot of pike fishing, walleye fishing. We just filmed a walleye video with a full moon the other night and caught a bunch of fish on this 39-inch medium digger rod. I've got a bigger reel on it. You really don't need it, but when you're pike fishing, sometimes they go on crazy runs. So it's nice to have if you're going to be fishing for bigger fish, which you probably would be doing with a 39-inch medium. But this rod just loads up. You can put it in a jaw jacker. I would suggest not to bend it with a swivel in it like I'm doing, but you can put it in a jaw jacker. It's got a huge bend, it's got a soft action, and it did a really good job on, well, burbot, but it has done a good job on pike, walleye, and other things this winter for us. And then another rod, which is basically just like a rod that you need in your arsenal no matter what, is the drench. And again, its biggest fact that I love about it, it is a little long, which makes fishing outside great. You got to be a little careful drilling your holes in the shack to make sure you're not too close. But again, I've got that giant, long, sensitive tip, and it works just perfect in the jaw jacker. And with the burbot, just anything that glows basically is key. What else am I missing here? So that's how we found the burbot. That's how we caught the burbot. There is a pike clip in here somewhere where we did catch maybe a 38, 39-inch pike, which was cool because we were on a brand new lake and any kind of new species is cool. So we did catch that, and what did happen, now we are on Monday or something, St. Patrick's Day. I don't even have my costume on, that's horrible. But anyway, it is after the tournament, and congratulations to Darren Vandermeulen right here for winning the 3rd annual, and I guess 1st annual Grand Slam for the top walleye, pike, and burbot. He had 108 inches with a, of course, 34 3/4 inch burbot, 44 3/4 inch pike, and 29-inch walleye. And that's big numbers, and he barely beat out Kobe Thelberger. I definitely butchered the last name, but he's an awesome angler right around home too. Logan Casfant, Nate Suter, like crazy anglers. And we do have Clayton Schick as well. So some crazy numbers, some giant fish, and thank you to Logan Lewis for putting on a great tournament, which is held in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Alberta this year. So basically, anybody can really enter across central Canada, and an online tournament. And to really just show how good of care that Logan takes to this tournament and Fish Donkey in general, is I got a fish disqualified for not clear enough release, I guess, which I kind of bugged Logan about. But just any bad sign of fish just goes a long ways, and something that they take very seriously. So ensuring a quick release, safe release, and proper fish handling is key, and allows us to enjoy the fisheries and of course protect these trophy fish that are winning tournaments. So that is basically all I have for today, and I thank you very much for watching. Congrats again, Darian, and I will see you on the next video.